Well, looks like we've managed to survive the storm of Hurricane Idalia here in the Lakewood Ranch area. So today is going to be the last in this video series about how Lakewood Ranch and then the Sarasota and Manatee County area fared for our dealings with this most recent hurricane. So today I went around to a couple of the neighborhoods. I left out of Country Club East. We didn't have any issues in here, and then I went over to Lake Club, and the Lake Club seemed to be faring very well as Lakewood Ranch Country Club. Now, if you remember last year, Lakewood Ranch Country Club lost a lot of big trees, but this year was not the case because it was not near as windy as what it was last year. We just had more rain than we did anything. Water surge on Sarasota and Longboat Key, Anna Maria Island, they felt all of that, and even down into Bradenton coming up the Manatee River, they had some water that came up over the sidewalks in the new Riverwalk area. So that area was affected, but not near what we had from last year. So the news reports were this.
A flow of moisture coming over the center part of the state, right over the Sun Coast, and still, even at this time, we're seeing some very heavy rainfall in progress. Some of these storms producing multiple lightning pops as well. This one storm that's now moving just about exiting, I would say, Lakewood Ranch, has been producing some fairly heavy rainfall. That rainfall now starting to decrease just a little bit, and we're looking for, or at least near Longboat Key, but or near Lakewood Ranch, but near Longboat Key, you're starting to see some showers kind of.
And as you can see from that, there was some flooding. We did have some issues with rain. It looks like Lakewood Ranch got about 6 inches. Now, this is the pond that's behind our house, and it's very full. I've seen it fuller, but you can see all the way down to where the concrete culvert is at the end. That's the flow over, and it's not as high as I have seen it before, but that's what these ponds here are designed to do, is to help maintain waters when it comes heavy rain. So that's why you see some of the ponds that are lower at certain times, so that they can maintain 6 inches of rain or 8 inches of rain when it happens to come along. Now, I don't know if you remember this from last year when I was going into Esplanade Nazario, but this fence right here that was along Lorain Lakes was all blown down because the winds were very strong and they were from the north. But when I went in here today into Esplanade Nazario, I didn't see any issues in that community as well. So we seem to have done fine. It just was a rain event, and so our hearts go out to the people that are up in the Big Bend area, because up in Steinhatchee, they had about between a 12 and a 15-foot storm surge there, and all of that area up there was flooded. They said that there were places that 100 years hasn't had any kind of flood like what they had up there, and I think that's the first time that that area has had a direct hit where it actually went on land. So it went on as a Category 3, but it was far enough out into the Gulf that it really didn't cause an effect here for us other than, like I said, the rain and the high waters. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that when we put out other videos on the Lakewood Ranch area, you'll be notified. Appreciate you watching this series on Hurricane Idalia. Mark Boehmig, Michael Saunders and Company.